The Random Legacy by Sims4 Lizzie UK. Gen 1, Chapter 5. The next few months until the wedding passed quickly, and for Mandi and Daichi, life was good. Daichi started working at Mandi's company in a very junior position, and he seemed to be settling in well. He didn't see much of Mandi at work, but they thought that this was probably a good thing. Mandi herself, as ever, was flourishing and on a real upward trajectory in her career. She'd started to make a bit of her name for herself in the world of politics, and she couldn't be happier about it. She found that this was something she really cared about, and she felt as if she were really making a difference in the city that she loved. She gained more responsibility with every promotion, and was frequently told by her superiors that she had a bright future ahead of her. She hoped they were right, because life felt so good like this, and she was genuinely really happy with how things were going. As their wedding rapidly approached, Mandi and Daichi were loving their engagement. There was a real joy about them and excitement, and anyone that met them could easily see it. Daichi had started learning the keyboard, and sometimes they'd have a couple's music night at home by themselves, where Mandi sang and Daichi accompanied her on the electric keyboard, and they had a great time. Both of them really enjoyed music. They'd never forget that bonding experience of singing karaoke together when they ran into each other that night at the karaoke bar. It had really brought them together, and it was a memory very dear to both of their hearts. Before long, the day came. Mandi and Daichi's wedding day. They decided to get married in the local park. They'd been there a few times, and it looked like a really beautiful wedding venue. Out shopping with Lily, her maid of honour, Mandi had chosen a truly spectacular white dress for the wedding, and it felt so very worth it to see the look on Daichi's face when they met at the altar. All their friends came. Arun and Jasminda, Victor and Lily, Arahi, even Shayla, the bartender that Mandi had met on her first day in the city, and Guadalupe, the guy from the food stall that Mandi always stopped to chat to on her way to work. No one could deny that it was a beautiful wedding, with Mandi and Daichi surrounded by flowers and candles and the fireworks that went off after the ceremony. As Mandi kissed her new husband, she felt that she really was entering a new phase of her life. She'd be Mrs. Mandi Hayashi from now on, and that was a thought that really excited her. It was the wedding she'd always wanted, and it was perfect. There was nothing more either of them could have asked for. At the wedding reception, Lily came over to congratulate Mandi, and Mandi threw her arms around her. "I did it, I'm married!" "Congratulations, Mandi," Lily responded fondly, her tone calm as ever and with a real warmth to it. "You know Victor and I are so happy for you and Daichi. I'm sure the two of you will be really happy together. And that was a really lovely wedding." Mandi grinned. "Well, I couldn't have done it without my best friend. You've been a great maid of honour, Lily. Thanks for all your help." "Oh, you're very welcome. For what it's worth, you're a very capable woman, Mandi, and I think you could have handled it just fine without me. I'm happy to have been a part of it, though. I should thank you. I've never had a friend like you." Mandi tightened the hug. "Thanks, Lily. You're a great friend too." Back at home after the wedding, Daichi looked to Mandi with a grin. "So, Mrs. Hayashi, what do you want to do now? Evening in, honeymoon, romantic dinner? The night is ours." "Well," Mandi blushed slightly, embarrassed. I heard the Spice Festival is in town, and I haven't been to that one yet." Daichi laughed. "Oh, you and your festivals. Say no more." "Really? You don't mind spending our wedding night at a festival?" "Of course I don't. I think it'll be fun." After changing out of their formal attire, Mandi and Daichi made their way down to the Spice Festival, and Daichi inhaled deeply. Wow, this place smells great." "Look at all this!" Mandi clapped her hands together as she looked around the festival. "This looks like so much fun! Look at all the food and the decorations." "Thank you for coming here with me, Daichi." "Aw, you know I enjoy it." "I love you, Mandi. You're adorable when you're all excited. I should say that you look stunning in that dress as well." Unable to stop smiling, Mandi looked around at the festival until she spotted a table of curries with a poster next to it explaining, "Look, the spicy curry challenge! I've heard about this." "Oh yes. Let's go for it. I reckon we can handle it." "I think so too," Mandi agreed, leading Daichi by the hand in the direction of the table with all the curries. Once she had a plate of curry, Mandi went and sat down at one of the benches and took a deep breath. She'd heard a lot of stuff about the curry from this challenge. It was quite infamous. There was plenty of spicy food around the city, though. She'd be fine. She took a large mouthful on her fork, put it into her mouth, and swallowed. "Fine. Nice curry. Wait a second. Ah!" Hot, hot, it was so hot! Wow, it really took a second to creep up on her. Her mouth was on fire. Fanning her mouth frantically, she looked around for Daichi, who she saw approaching with glasses of milk. My lady? Ah, you're a lifesaver. I thought I could handle it. I did, but then I saw someone with a higher spice tolerance than both of us combined, watering at the eyes, so I thought I'd get this as a precaution. Mandi gulped down her glass of milk and then sighed, relaxing a little. Wow, I feel like my mouth is burnt. Hey, I'm here. I've got you. You want me to kiss it better? Sighing again, Mandi leaned in and sank into Daichi's arms as he kissed her deeply. She felt like a kiss from Daichi could make just about anything better. I love you, she murmured, shuffling along the bench closer to him, and he kissed her again before pausing. I love you too. And I am winning at this husband thing, right? She burst out laughing, giving him another kiss. Yes, you definitely are. Leaning in for another kiss, she knew that there definitely were bright things ahead, not just in her career, but in every aspect of her life. Her marriage, although still very new, was the most precious thing she had right now, and she couldn't wait to see how it blossomed as the years went on. Thank you for tuning in to another chapter of The Random Legacy. I'm really excited to share Mandi and Daichi's wedding with you. It's been really exciting. I love their wedding. It was a really nice wedding. And I spent ages choosing the wedding outfits for everyone. But I think it went really well. And I'm excited to share their marriage with you and their future together. I hope you're excited to see their future as a married couple and what it holds for them. And thank you so much for supporting them on this journey so far and for supporting me and my channel. I know there aren't many of you, but it means a lot to me. Every comment really makes my day. So thank you for that, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a nice day.